My name is Scott Blair, and I'm a graduate of the class of 2003 and 2006. I have a bachelor's degree in secondary education with a focus on English, and I also have a master's degree in higher education administration. So my day job, I serve as the Associate Vice President for Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion at DeSales University, and I've been in that role for a little over a year and a half now. For me, my KU experience was really all about engagements and just amazing opportunities that came from some of the events that took place on campus when I was, in particular, an undergrad, because many of those really led to what it is that I do now. My first year, Ice-T actually came to campus. I really appreciated his message, and there was something that he said that still sticks with me, and when I speak with college students, I often cite it. And he said, infiltrate the system and take it over. If what you see, and especially as college students, right, if what we see isn't what we think should be there, and in particular as a student of color at the time, change it, right? Get involved and change it. That phrase that was uttered, 20 plus years ago when I was a first year student, in a lot of ways really introduced me to the work that I do now as a chief diversity officer. Get involved into the system and make changes to make sure that you can be yourself. That had a profound impact on what it is that I do as a professional and how I even navigate life personally as well, and the connections that I have. So get involved, because you never know what you're going to run into. Being an agent of change to me means being a disruptor. Someone who's able to take a step back and see what's going on in front of them and to ask questions. Are we being inclusive of everyone who's a part of our community? What sort of modifications do we need to make sure that everyone can be themselves? Being an agent of change is being able to put yourself in the position to do that. And that takes courage as well. It takes courage to speak up in spaces where maybe sometimes that voice hasn't been heard before. And because that voice is new, there sometimes can be fear and defenses that are brought up because of that. Being an agent of change is someone who's able to move through those feelings and do so in a way that also is going to invite everyone into the conversation to come up with the best solutions necessary to make sure that, again, we're being as inclusive, in the case for the work that I do, for everyone involved in our community.